Welcome to Reason and Company. I'm Tim Wildman with Walker Wildman, and we've got some good news for you today. This was announced. The International Olympic Committee is going to ban transgendered women from competing in all female categories. Walker, this is big news because the Olympic Games are being held, the Winter Olympics, in a couple months in Europe, I believe, somewhere, and then the Summer Olympics, which is the most widely watched Olympic Games every 4 years, will be in Los Angeles 2 years from now. But you remember we had this controversy back during the Summer Games a couple years ago where somebody who claimed to be a woman who was really a male entered the boxing competition.
Yeah.
And the weightlifting competition.
Yeah.
And so this had to be dealt with by the Olympic Committee, and so this is a bit of common sense and good news.
Yeah, it is. And just to help people who are confused, a transgender quote woman is a man, right? So this is preventing men from competing in women's sports for the Summer Olympics.
Right. Well, for the Olympic Games altogether, the winter and the summer.
Right.
The funny thing is, the Olympic they did a study to determine whether or not males had an advantage over females from a physiological perspective, as if we don't already know that. The whole world doesn't know that already. I wonder, though, do you think this will also start changing in some of these blue states in the United States where transgendered athletes are going against girls?
Yeah, it seems like an indefensible position. And you've even seen some Democrats that have backed off this transgender insanity in sports. But yeah, I think eventually you can't continue allowing men who are in all categories advantaged over women physically to continue beating them in the boxing ring, dunking on them in basketball. I mean, it's brutal, and it's in many cases it's violent. So I think it's unavoidable.
I think the mainstream Democrat Party, I wouldn't be surprised if they try to move away from support for this because it's, as you say, it's indefensible. Yeah. Anyway, good news. Because the Olympic Games now, we can watch it and it'll maintain its integrity in terms of dividing males and females in competition in both the Winter Games and the Summer Games. Again, Summer Games are 2 years from now in Los Angeles. We'll see you next time on Reason and Company.